Hey golf fans, welcome back to PGA Tour 2K21. Today we are going to be checking out the Celtic Manor Resort. This one was designed by Hawkeye 1991. I think his alter ego is Cathal O'Sullivan. This course did host the 2010 Ryder Cup and is obviously an RCR situated in Wales. All the settings are default, fairways are soft, greens are normal and the green speed is medium fast. Time of day is morning. We are going to be taking on the course of the longest tee sets, which are the blue tees and edge plane 7,384 yards, and as always, pin set numero uno. This was designed by Ross McMurray and it is a par 71. I do have fond memories of watching the 2010 Ryder Cup here at this course. I think Europe won by 14.5 to 13.5 against their counterparts. But you've really got to play strategically here on this course. Lots of well-placed hazards, tight fairways. But we do manage to find the right-hand side of the first fairway. And that's going to leave us 182 yards to that first pin. But wind conditions are very, very mild. I can't recall him playing in conditions as mild as this on the game as of yet. But let's try and run this 5-iron up towards the pin. It should land a good few yards short of the flag and hopefully release up towards the pin. Great strike. It's tracking well. And that's a fantastic golf shot. It should set us up for an opening birdie on the first hole of this majestic course. I mean, this course has been extensively remodeled over the years, especially for the 2010 Ryder Cup matches. But very tight fairway here on hole number 2, which is the first of the par 5s. Just looking to land this left-hand side. That fast, didn't take that into account there. But we should get a huge kick over to the right. We do. And that's going to leave us with a layup shot. But just looking to chase this as far down the fairway as possible. We could hit driver here, but I think that's going to bring in the bunkers either side. So just try and float this 3-wood up. It is going to move hard right at our feet, just like that. That may leave us a long pitch shot. Or we could try and spin back a gap wedge, I would imagine. Beautiful cutscene there. So 75 yards, 11 feet up, 5 mile per hour wind behind us. I think we could go for a full gap wedge here, guys, and just try. Oh, I'm still on a pitch shot here. I've really got to get used to the mechanics still. There we go. It's not the gap wedge I was looking for, it's a lob wedge. So just trying to loft this all the way up in the air and try and get it to spin and sit down as quickly as possible. I'll put a slight slow on that. That really shouldn't affect me though with that. This ball should spin all the way back towards the pin. Just like that. Fantastic golf shot. Just like what the pros do on the tour or in the Ryder Cup. And that should leave us with a makeable putt. 10 foot. Green speeds are 161. Very little movement in this one. So great start to this round here at Celtic Manor Resort, and we do pick up back-to-back birdies. Now I have heard people pronounce it Celtic Manor, so I do apologise if I am getting the pronunciation wrong. That's not easy to say first thing in the morning. But 189 yards, 4 hybrid. Just try to float this in, lofting it up. Don't want to be long here. Contours of that green will take me all the way off into that little gully. Great strike. Swing tempo is really, really good. I have pushed that right. Geez, oh, really pushed that right. Is it going to sit? It should sit. Oh, we're starting to find that slope. I think that may find its way right off the green. Oh, that is brutal. That is absolute brutal, but that is what this course can do to you. Let's see if we can chip this close from 12 yards. I am a huge fan of the new chipping mechanics in this game. Tell you what, I've seen me miss many a putt from this range for par 7-footer. For me, the putting's still inconsistent, guys. At times I'm pulling the stick back, it doesn't come. I'm trying to push it forward, it doesn't push forward, and that is why you'll see me now just pull the putter forward and backwards constantly until I feel the moment's right to release it. But hopefully it is something that is going to be fixed very shortly on the PS4. But we do move on to the fourth. We are 2 under. Once again, very narrow, tight fairways here. Still struggling with my swing line, guys, but at the moment I'm not too concerned with that. It's the tempo I want to get narrowed in and get far more consistent with the tempo before I even start looking at my swing line. So I think we're going to have to float this 5-iron. 6 mile per hour wind should hold us up. Should get a fair bit of height in this 5-iron, especially in that slope that we're on. Should help throw the ball up in the air. We've got the perfect. This could be really good. That slope should help us sit down. We've actually failed to get up that slope, have we? Yet. That ball just died instantly on that very unforgiving front slope. It's another green that we've missed in regulation, but we are going to chip this up. This is makeable, this one, if we get it on track. Oh, so close. But we do tap that in for a solid par, and we are going to remain at 2 under. But what a fantastic recreation this is of the 2010 Ryder Cup, guys. I think it recently hosted the Welsh Open as well, just a couple of weeks ago actually. But like I said before we teed off, I do keep forgetting to use this overhead yardage book, guys. Such a good feature. But as you can see, fairways are very tight around this course. There's another push right, but the wind is going to help me out here. Should kick to the... I was going to say it should have kicked to the left there, but we are on the fairway. We've got a great line of sight. I'm just going to try and fire this right at the pin. We are throwing this up there in the air, and hopefully this sits down extremely quickly for us. Right, we got it perfect. That should sit down fairly quickly here and hopefully give us another look at birdie. It's not sat down as quick as I would have liked. Probably could have applied a little bit more backspin there. But we do have a putt from 12 feet, 3 inches down. This one is going to move from the left to the right. Especially that last 3-4 feet. It's going to break quite hard right. Come on, turn, 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 just like that. That's a fantastically well read and executed putt. And we are rewarded with the birdie. And we move to 3 under par. So, hole number 6. This is a fairly short par 4, this one. Want to be left. Plenty of fairway to work left. Water in play down the right hand side. So aiming this down the left hand side of this fairway. There's the perfect. And we are going to be in prime location here to go and attack this green. But so far, really enjoying my experience out here in this course. I think the Hawkeye 1991's kind of thrown me. I think Caffel must have changed his PSN handle. But I'm 99.9% confident that this is him. Oh, we could be a little bit long and left here due to that slight fast and the overswing power. But like I said, this course was specifically built for the 2010 Ryder Cup. It's a very technical course. And it was built to obviously challenge the modern Tour Pro. And that's basically going to mean lots of yardage, lots of sand and water hazards. As basically everything has been artificially created and positioned to test the best golfers in the world. But we are still 3 under. Let's move on to hole number 7. This is a long par 3. Bunkers in play both sides. Very undulating green as well, but 3 hybrid should be the... Oh, I've put a slow on that, and with that we're going to be way right. This could be bunker bound depending on the kick. We'll actually avoid that bunker. I wouldn't have liked to have been in that bunker. It looked fairly steep. Let's see if we can splash this out of this heavy rough and save the up and down here. Great shot there. And we are going to be rewarded with a simple tap in for par. But as always guys, thank you to everyone who still watches all the videos I throw out there. I have created a Facebook group. Please feel free to join that as well. It is early 1981's World of Golf. And also, if you haven't already done so, check out my society under the same name. It's a casual society. All level of players are welcome. And it's a society where we just want you guys to have fun and interact with all the other players. So 5 mile per hour wind, 163 yards. I think the 7 iron's perfect. Got the perfect. Once again, just a slight overswing, but it should sit down and not run off the green here. It's going to leave us another putt for birdie. Obviously just not at a stage where I'm getting dialed into the pins as well as I could on the Golf Club 2019. But this is certainly a makeable putt. It is breaking both ways. That should start to turn back towards the cup. Oh, it does drop. I was going to say, I don't think that's going to drop. It's just going to catch the edge. I've experienced quite a few putts of similar breaks and weight there, and the edge of the cup just doesn't accept it. Oh, there's a slow. We may get a favourable kick left here. But there is a lot of pinched fairways in this course. You certainly don't want to find yourself in the position I am in here, especially in the par 5s, because the par 5s are very, very long in this course, especially from the tips. So just try to hack this out here with a hybrid. It's going to leave us a long approach shot into this par 5. I mean, look at that, still 185 yards to the pin. Just going to deal off this 5 iron. The pin's well guarded by that front slope that's going to break hard right. The wind should help us out here. Oh, it's a slope. Wind is helping us out though. This could actually work out. It is going to turn hard right on that kick. But yardage was very, very good there. We are going to have a look at birdie. It's going to be a long putt. 19 feet, 1 foot uphill. Not a lot of movement in this putt neither. Just need to get the weight right. It's breaking multiple ways here. Should turn back. It does, and that is a fantastic putt. And with that, we do move to 5 under par. So a solid front 9 there, guys. As we do move on to hole number 10. This is a severe downhill par 3. But just look at the views. It's criminal that they removed the flyovers and the scout cam for the PlayStation. Or all console users. I really do think it's criminal. I think it was a silly move. I want to showcase designers' courses. And that's why I'm now just calling these course recommendations, guys. I really can't say I'm reviewing this course when I can't view the majority of it. It's another green in regulation we failed to hit just due to tempo. But let's try and chip this. It's got a chance. And we do manage to chip that in. And with that we move to 6 under par. I did say a few holes ago that I am really enjoying the new swing mechanics with the short game. When I say the short game, I mean the splash, the flop and the chip. Not a huge fan of the pitch, but loving that broadcast feel where you are getting to see replays of good shots. I think this is one of the shortest par 5s on the course, if not the shortest. Oh, early, there's a slow. I am really not making life easy for myself on these par 5s. That was a huge slow. We pushed it right. That was never going to find the fairway. Let's try and chase this free hybrid. And that's why I carry these hybrids, guys. I think the hybrids are a fantastic club in this game. There's a far superior swing and tempo. And that is going to leave us probably a full gap wedge. That's going to be a sand wedge, actually. 2 mile per hour wind, so we can loft this up. Try and spin it back if we execute it perfect. Right in front of this little stand here. Oh, we've got the perfect. This should be good. Needs to get down. It should spin back. It does spin back. And fantastic approach shot. And the fans show their appreciation. Such a good feeling when you execute that shot there, guys. So we do move to 7 under par. We are starting to gain a bit of momentum here. But this really is a fantastic course here by Caffel. I'm not sure if I call him Hawkeye now, but I fully apologise if this isn't Caffel, but I'm going to be 99.9% certain it is, because I've played his 2010 course. Obviously in the Golf Club 2019. And this certainly feels like his course. Five iron. I think that's one of my most used clubs now in this game. Oh, there's a slow. We may come up short now. There is a false front here that I don't think is going to allow us up yet. I am getting quite a lot of slows, which is quite rare for me. It's normally fasts that I do execute tempo-wise if I'm not perfect. Let's see if we can splash this close. Get away with the par. And we should remain at 7 under par. But also what I'm trying to do with these course recommendation, guys, is find courses that you may not know are out there on the game. Showcase different designers. And get a course and designer out there whose work you've not come across and enjoy their work. So let's come down to the 4 high, but I'm just going to allow this wind to bring us to the left hand side of the pin and let this release forward towards the flagstick. Oh, we've got the perfect. This should be good. Green should contour and turn towards the right. Yardage should be really good here. This has got a chance of going in for our first ace. Oh wow, look at that, guys. Absolute buzzing to get our first ace when we are live recording. I'm sure we'll get a replay of that. I think this is the longest time I've went in the golf club franchise for an ace. I normally manage it in the 3rd or 4th day. This has obviously taken me longer than that, but it feels so good. Just a pity it's not an official course, but wow, there's not many people can say they've got a hole-in-one at the Celtic Manor Resort in the 2010 course. That was in as soon as it left the club face, really. And with that, we are going to move to 9 under par with the eagle there. Delighted to get the ace, to be honest. This is a very tough hole, this one, guys. Water is really in play, especially with that pin location. So we do find the fairway. It was imperative I find the fairway there. You had water right, but with this pin location here, I've got to carry the water. Don't want to make a mistake here. 202 yards. Let's come down to the 3 hybrid. Just going to use the contours of the green to our favour here. This ball should move hard right at our feet. It should kick left, and hopefully the green should bring us back. This is going to kick left, I would assume. There we go. Now this green should bring us back down towards the pin. Come on. And that is a fantastic bit of design in there from Hawkeye. And hopefully we can convert this little 5-foot putt. So great golf being executed here, especially in these last 4 holes. I think we're 5 under through the last 4 holes. But we do move on to the 15th. Can we drive the green here? This is the shortest par 4 on the course by quite a distance. But I think we can actually just kick on here if we get the fast. The heavy rough is punishing. But at worst, it would leave us a little splash shot. That fast may help us out. Oh, this could kick in the bunker, you know. I honestly did not foresee that coming. That wind really held us up, but we do have a splash shot out the bunker. Not hugely concerned by this, just try to splash this out. It will land short of the pin and hopefully release out. That is a fantastic shot, and it is going to set up a very makeable birdie from about 4 feet. 3 feet. So we do move to 11 under. We are really cutting this course up on this back 9. Hole number 16. This is a monster par 4, as you can see here, guys. But like we said at the start of the video, very strategic course. It was specifically designed for the Ryder Cup format. But this course looks absolutely fantastic, and it really does play as well as it looks. Don't let my score fool you. I mean, I am playing in very mild wind conditions here. I would say we've played very, very well. But this course can bite you if you don't play this to a high standard. This should turn. Come on. We are really playing well just now, this back 9. We are going to get another look at a birdie opportunity here. Probably about 10 feet. 12 feet. This would put us 12 under. My current best round on the pro clubs is 11 under, guys. I don't want to put the kiss of death on myself. Oh, wow. The cup just did not want to accept that ball, did it? See, I've seen them drop in the game. And as you've seen there, it's not dropped. I do feel the cups are just a little bit too sharp. In real life, some of these putts that we are all experiencing would drop, but I think that was just carrying a little bit too much pace. But let's move on to the 17th. This is a tough par 3. The final par 3 of the course. So 5 wood. Got the perfect. Just try to chase this up this slope. Have we got the legs to get up there? Get up. That is going to trickle all the way off the green, I would imagine. Very tough par 3, that. Let's see if we can chip this up. Just try to get this as close to the flagstick as possible and leave us with a tap-in par. Decent. Left it a little bit short. It's a very makeable putt. And we do move on to the final hole. We are 11 under. This is a par 5. Quite a tough finishing hole, though, to be honest. Tight fairway. This 6 mile per hour wind should take us round. Don't want to miss fairway here. Just setting us down the left hand side. Got the perfect. And the wind is going to take us all the way over to the right hand side. I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry the water up to that elevated green here. We will have a quick look. 288 yards down, 26 feet. No, I can't make it. Look at the way that's been designed, guys. Anything short, that ball's going to come all the way back off the fairway into that green. Sadly, we just don't have enough yardage. So just laying up, that should leave us a pitching wedge, I would assume. Maybe a 9 iron. 8 iron, I don't carry a 9 iron. May leave us an 8 iron into the green. No, I thought it would be pitching wedge perfect. Tough pin location. Just going to take a little practice swing here, because a slow, that would put me in trouble. I would imagine the way that looked, as if the green and the fairway sloping, that is going in the bunker. try to be so accurate here. Just allowing that wind to take us round. So aiming left of the pin. Hopefully we can recreate the perfect. Oh, I've put it slow. That is going to be bunker bound. There we go. I actually didn't make it to the bunker due to the punishment of the heavy rough, but poor shot there. Just try to splash this out. 73 to 80%. This will release fairly well once it hits the green. Oh, it's came up really short. Didn't expect the backspin there, guys. So we've got this for a par. Not the easiest of par putts. Certainly wouldn't like this putt to win the Ryder Cup. This is going to turn quite aggressively from the right to the left. Oh, early. We are going to finish with a bogey on the last hole, guys. Disappointed with that. And with that, we are going to finish at 10 under, which should be a round of 61. But there we go, guys. Celtic Manor Resort by Cathal O'Sullivan. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. And if you are enjoying the content, hit the like button. But until the next video, guys, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.